Hello guys, this is Julia. And
this is Tawny.
And we're making a video, and yes, I know it's been a couple days. It's been a little bit crazy that we haven't really recorded, and there's not really much going on now.
Yep. Near the end of the challenge.
We're toward the end. We're gonna start recording more videos, though.
So, Julia, do you want to tell good news?
Alright, so Tony has something to tell you guys that is what happened.
So, let me move my mic. This is what happened yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago?
Yeah, this happened like 2 days ago.
2 days ago, I had downloaded a program called ING Burn, which would allow you to do like this stuff, and it used to work for me in the past. So this time something was wrong about it. The download size was different, and the download name was different than when Dude Fox tested it on his computer.
Maybe you had like something malicious that downloaded a malicious version, or maybe it was infected at the time, like the website.
Or I might have clicked the wrong download link.
That could have happened as well.
So, a lot of bad things happened. I noticed download Malwarebytes really quickly and did a scan, and it found a lot of adware.
It tried
a couple.
Go ahead.
And like one Trojan.Win32 virus. So I tried quarantining them, but Windows decided to start updating because the virus had overridden the updating system and updated something into the system. So that caused everything to go bad, which means that ads were everywhere. Like, I was getting like Best Western Hotel ads in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's when you started noticing a problem.
Yeah, and Dude Fox got on and helped me fix it. We did a bunch of CMD commands, cleaning up of it, and we had to do all this in safe mode because normal mode, even with startup disabled for the programs, it would still not work.
Yeah, there was like multiple copies in app data.
I was saying that Explorer was replaced with something called Chameleon Explorer.
Probably a virus. I will show you guys images in the video. I'll just overlay some images to show you guys like the stuff that was showing on his computer, which was pretty bad. A lot of bad stuff in Task Manager. There was a lot of files in app data, and they were like different folders, and we were uploading them, and it was showing adware because we uploaded a virus total, and like pretty much after deleting all those, it kind of fixed the problem, that and scans, because it couldn't start up anymore. The malware was gone. We removed the bad entries. We even ran a check disk on his other drive, like with his backups, because there was like problems with it.
So we fixed it. But the funny thing is that during the previous scan, the last scan that we did, a full scan that ran overnight, it detected PC Fixer as malware as a Trojan.Win32. So
it was probably like a generic one where because it did certain things.
It was that PC Fixer that Pando made.
I think it's because it did certain things that it thought were malicious. It was like a generic because of what it did, its actions. It was suspicious over it and called it a Trojan.
Yeah.
Because it could actually look through files to see if they could possibly do bad things.
And that was basically all what the virus did. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about something. The virus also, Malwarebytes also detected a worm.win32, which, thank goodness,
Titcha, stop.
Network one. Because if this one was the network one, then all my other computers would have been affected too. But luckily, it was the only one that transfers with the removable media. My USB was ejected, but we have to, unfortunately, mourn the loss of a SpongeBob DVD.
Yes, so I don't know if it got in the DVD because it's already burnt on there. But
yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
If it was a CD you bought, I'm sure it's fine. But if it was one you made, I would not use it. Personally.
So that's basically all what happened. Also, can I talk about my experience with this OS currently?
Yes.
So, I'm the one who got Windows 10 NU.
Rip.
That's like a little moment of silence.
Rip. And it was terrible. So pretty much that virus that Tony got, I mean, it was probably just a wrong download link because when Dude Fox downloaded it, it was completely different. So I'm assuming it was just he clicked the wrong download button, and they try to trick you on those sites. I just recommend when you download something, upload it to VirusTotal before running it to make sure it's safe.
Yes. Anything that looks suspicious. Let me tell you, anything that looks suspicious, yeah, you better check it.
And Defender didn't even catch it. In fact, it disabled Defender. The virus did.
Remember, kids always scan.
Yep. And
Don't copy that floppy.
And the virus disabled Defender, right, Tony?
Yeah. It disabled Defender in the group policies.
We had to go in group policy and change it.
Oh yeah, virus did that to me once as well.
Like after we fixed the virus, we were fixed it partially. We re-enabled Windows Defender, and it was fixed, but we still had to remove the files manually in safe mode with networking. So that's a good way to remove viruses because nothing can start up in safe mode. It's probably the best way to manually remove viruses, and it's amazing how you could do that without losing your install. So pretty much Dude Fox saved your install, so thank you Dude Fox for saving his install.
Shout out to him.
And bad thing is, Tony was on NU.
Well,
now,
wait, one more thing before I say this, Tony. Before you say that, Logan had a problem where he got some virus. It was similar, but he was on Windows 10 RS4 and Windows 7, and they were both fully up to date.
Yeah, when I used Windows 8, I didn't really like it, and I used a Windows loader on it, and that was a very bad idea.
It was a virus.
Yeah, no crap, it was a virus, but then I reinstalled, even got drivers on it and stuff, and I just downgraded to 7 because 7's more reliable on this computer. So
yeah, and let me tell you something that just because I'm gonna say this because I saw this in the comments. Someone got mad because when Logan got that virus, someone commented and said, "Oh, it's this challenge, you're putting people at risk," and I'm like, they were fully up to date, completely, so it wasn't my challenge. They said sorry for it, but and this is in this example with Tony having NU, he still downloaded the wrong file, so it wasn't totally NU's fault. And his Defender was fully up to date.
But what if it was NU's fault though? A security.
Yeah, it was kind of my fault. It was kind of my fault too for not having an antivirus.
This. I mean, it could have in a way. It could have been a lot less worse if you didn't have NU, but at least we got it fixed, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. And this is also why you VirusTotal everything you download, because it was something you executed. It wasn't like it executed in the background like an exploit. It was something you actually ran, just like with WannaCry. Even if you had CU and up, you were patched. Or if you had a patch for AU or NU, then you were fine. But WannaCry would still happen if you ran WannaCry yourself, even if you were patched, because you ran it.
All it did is just patch it from getting into the computer.
Yeah, the updates patch exploits from getting into the computer, but if you execute something, then you executed it.
Then updates are not ever hey, we gave you the chance. It's not coming to your computer, but you could run it, and you'll break it.
So I just want to put that point out there. I mean, updates could help in a way, but when you execute something, it's kind of hard because they patch exploits, but when you run it, it's kind of bypassing.
Even they can tell that they definitely cared about their users that are using Windows XP because they even did a patch for XP. Even though it's not supported. Because
a lot of businesses and stuff, believe it or not, still used XP because they couldn't afford to upgrade a lot of computers. And there's actually...
Either that or it's compatible.
Okay, what, Tony?
I just realized that OBS is recording in 580p.
Uh-oh.
So this is gonna be a low-resolution video. Welcome to 2005.
Oh, oops.
Welcome to 1876.
It's not 1 by 1.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I was gonna say, for people on XP, they sent a patch in because obviously some people couldn't upgrade, but there was also a thing Microsoft had out where businesses could pay Microsoft money to still give them security updates. That's actually a thing.
Is it still out there?
You can actually pay Microsoft to still get updates on XP, but I think that's for like businesses. Because
it'd be cool if some people use 95 still and they could get free security update.
Yeah, but 95 is way past its time. It's not going to be usable in 2018.
I mean, it is, but it will be really
unless you like playing a lot of retro games.
So, should I move on to my experience with NU?
Yep.
My experience with NU, I should probably just, like, explain it now. Obviously. But NU, you may think NU is bad because it's NU November update. It's old. It's not really the best operating system ever. It's not the most secure. But if you use it for more than a week, like I had to do, you will then realize that build 10586 version 1511 Windows 10 November update is innocent. It's not meant to be this. It wanted to be good. And it was good back when it came out. It's just that everyone thinks it's bad because
it's old.
Because we have RS4 and RS3.
That's true.
And RS5 like, coming out later.
You might say NU is bad, but I mean, it does have its advantages.
I mean, an advantage that it does have is it still has home group.
And it still works.
Still use.
Yeah, and it actually, to be honest, I mean, it works. It's just not very safe, but it still works. You could still use it.
An even better thing is that they are serious when they mean they won't take your information. Microsoft won't take their information. So Windows 10 is more Windows 10 NU is more truthful than the new ones, and it has less bloatware, which is all those Candy Crush games on RS4.
Then again, you can uninstall them. You can uninstall them with CCleaner.
Or uninstall them yourself.
Yeah, but if you were unable to get CCleaner because your like internet service provider blocked it for some reason, you could still
other programs can do it.
Yeah, but not every single one.
I actually did it. I did a video a long time ago of how to uninstall apps in Windows 10, and you actually use PowerShell commands to do it.
Do you want to put that video in the
That was either in the RTM or NU days though. I don't like
when NU came out, it was way more reliable to me when it came out. And it's still reliable to me now because it got me through, because Dude Fox helped it get through the virus.
Exactly.
And when I ran it on my HP Pavilion G7 laptop that had an overheating CPU, it managed to keep it not overheating. So NU was a great operating system when it came out.
It's just now, like, we all see it as, it's like, just because, oh, it's bad just because it's old. Well, actually, it's got its advantages, and one other thing to say is that, like, what was I gonna say? So, like, if it wasn't for NU, there wouldn't have been, like, AU, or CU, or FCU, or RS4, or RS5, because it helped us get there.
Okay, so I think your point is wrong because I think NU is bad because it's unstable. It was like the first Windows 10 I tried, and it was really unstable. I mean, I ran a game and it crashed the system, and it was like, oh, Windows 10 sucks.
Well, that was your opinion before they released more like stability updates for it.
That could have been like
the first release.
Yeah, true. That's true.
That was like a month later that the update was released, so I think they had time to fix that.
But since I'm running the latest version of NU and I haven't had any problems, Microsoft actually cared about NU and fixed the problem.
Or your computer was, it could have just been your computer.
It wasn't actually from 2004.
Hi, Sonic.
It was like an item from 2014.
Good.
for 2014 that run Windows 7. No, yeah, Windows 7, but it's okay. And it should be able to run NU like flawlessly, but it didn't.
That's what, Sonic? We're recording, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh hey. Okay. Well, guess what?
I was like, oh crap.
Wait, what's Sonic doing?
I'm gonna try. Well, I put like a harder password on the VM, trying to make it look like a UWP only thing. Somehow I try to get into like the admin thing I put the password on, but I must have forgotten it.
Oops.
So I'm trying to reset it.
Oops. Well. So how has your OS been, Sonic?
Oh, my OS. It's actually pretty fine. I mean, still no problems. FCU's been not problem.
Yeah.
I ran FCU for a while.
Okay,
Can I say something real quick? I want to make a point that I've been wanting to make. The reason why Microsoft isn't supporting NU anymore is because these feature updates are like service pack updates in a way, and when you're not on the latest like update for the OS, they will stop supporting it.
Yeah, because when they announced Windows 10 and said it was the last version, they said they were just gonna like put on service packs and all that, as you said.
Like a build update is like a service pack.
It's like Windows 7 RTM.
Oh, Windows 10 RTM was terrible in my opinion, but then again, if it wasn't for RTM, there wouldn't have been an NU or any of those.
Yeah.
Should we tell them about the the person that got added back?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so if you guys remember TLP, we've had a change. He's actually not as toxic as he used to be. Because like Julia was saying, in like 2016, he was good. But then he started hanging around like bad people. But as TLP is typing, I don't know what he's typing, but he's not as toxic anymore, and he's actually like chill. So
yeah,
chill, not toxic. That's why he's added back in the server.
And also, Jesse's taking a break for a couple days as well.
Yeah, because
no, he didn't say a couple days. He didn't. He said like
it's gonna be a couple weeks.
I talked to him though.
Wait,
yeah, because Julia's getting kind of annoyed with Jesse because it's usually like soon as she gets up, it's Jesse messaging her.
Well, I'm gonna say something though. I told him to come back in a couple days and then be there the couple last days before the challenge ends, and then take a break for a week after that, before the Winland.
Yeah,
he needs that break.
Because he's gonna take a break again, but I want him to be here the last couple days of the challenge. So that's why he's taking a break for just a couple days and then coming back for a couple days and then getting off for another, like, week. You know?
TBH, to be honest,
oh yeah,
this challenge has flown. Like,
it went by quick, but then again, it feels like the install was so long ago.
it does.
no crap. No. But guys.
Yeah?
Okay. Now,
because it's summer for me, and
thank you. And plus, if you guys saw a comment on Julia's video, and I would like to say, Julia, I really appreciate what you are doing for the Winland challenge. I appreciate that you actually are gonna help me through all of this.
You're welcome, because I love to help people.
Yeah, as Sonic said that DB20 can't do it because his sister forced him to do something. That's what I've heard anyway.
That is,
yeah,
that is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but... Do you guys know what it was? Like what kind of program it was?
And we got more, and we actually got more people that signed up.
How many people signed the form now?
Right now, the responses went up to 29.
Well, that's good.
I don't think I'm gonna get accepted though.
You're gonna.
You'll
like, what
see.
if I don't?
You're gonna get in, Tony, because you did this challenge fine. You're gonna be able to do the next one.
Yeah.
Not if I get Windows. Not if I get Linux.
There's one exception.
If you get Linux, we will help you. Dude Fox is really good at that.
I'm not trying to like offend anyone. That's
like nothing works on Linux for me.
But
all my programs are Windows based, and I barely know any Linux scripting. The only thing I'm able to script on Linux
because I know Linux. Like I used it for almost 2 weeks, and I'm used to it. I can help you install the basics.
Wait, is this
Linux
like
is
the type of is this Ubuntu or like Arch or?
There's different types of Linux mixed in, but we're not going to include any super hard distros.
Yeah, let's not use Arch.
An easy one for me.
Yeah, like we aren't gonna be adding in like Arch and stuff.
It's good. I know Ubuntu will be in there.
If you add Arch, everyone's going to die because Arch is really hard.
Guys, can I say something? Now, before you guys freak out about Debian, turns out there is only like 3 DVD ISOs. I was like, what the heck? How can that be possible? So yeah,
and not to offend anyone that's watching this right now, but if you actually have common sense and you're like friends with Sonic, Joya, whatever, like for like a long time, like a couple of years or something, and you're not really as toxic and you have sense in your head, like I don't know really what to word.
Yeah, we will.
You're kind of get audio accepted because.
Yeah, so Tony, you can get accepted. And trust me, if you get Linux, they won't be hard distros, and we will help you. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to.
Yes,
Linux. I mean, I've used the Linux, but I don't really know how to like.
Out of my 48
let Sonic talk.
Okay, another rule is if Wine or Play on Linux or Crossover or any other stuff that works with Windows programs and are not completely compatible, and you like to have all your completely compatible stuff, I can allow a VM for personal use. Do not RD, do not do any of that stuff unless if you have a snapshot. But make sure you have a snapshot of all your programs. But you can use your personal VM but as long as you have it on seamless mode. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's like
it's just a windowed mode, I think. Am I right?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, but it lets you have access to your VM and your OS.
Oh, so it's like it's open in Linux. It's like weird. But can VirtualBox do that?
I just thought of something.
Yes, VirtualBox can do that.
I just thought of something. Linux can't view NTFS partitions, so I can't access 500 gigabytes of files that I need to survive a day on Windows or Linux.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure it does.
It can't read NTFS.
I was able to plug in my external hard drive and use it.
It's probably because, in my experience, I can't read NTFS on Linux.
I think you can.
Because I had a laptop.
Okay, let me ask you this, Tony. What kind of Linux did you use before?
Ubuntu. 16.04 LTS.
That can still read NTFS.
Yeah. I remember I've had an NTFS partition, and I've made a with Windows and Ubuntu before, and it read the Windows partition, which is NTFS.
I'm gonna have to get used to everything in Ubuntu, though.
Well, hey, this is a good learning experience. If you get Linux, then you can learn Linux more.
Yeah, it's actually really easy to learn.
Yeah.
Or you can just use beep and beep and beep.
But what if Julia gets Linux?
Then I'll have to learn it.
Hey, Julia.
I think Julia used
Pando?
Arch before.
Yeah, I didn't. I used Ubuntu Mate.
Yeah, but if I
Mate switch. Okay. Ubuntu Mate is a bad distro. Usually just no
Sure,
Ubuntu
Pando. The form? It's on my YouTube video. It's on my latest video, the link.
I wish I could create a challenge.
You can.
Yeah, you just gotta
Probably
believe.
never gonna get as popular as these two.
Rip, why can't you join?
Yes, okay, now I will be doing some age verification processing.
Yes.
Right now I'm still in the process of verification.
But Sonic
Age verification?
I don't think Sonic has.
Panda, we can help.
I don't think Sonic has the point though. It's like, if you're like 12, really close to your birthday, or you're 12 yourself, but you actually have common sense and you're actually mature, I'm pretty sure you could be added.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you'd have
We
to
will
lie
help
about
you,
your
Panda. It's probably just like you probably didn't make the USB right or something. We will help you.
Yeah, I'll
But
help you.
guys, I have to head out. I'm gonna go eat KFC.
Alright, well, we're gonna stop the video in a minute anyways.
Okay. Well, see you again. See you guys.
Now, I know that some people might bypass the verification because of Discord's TOS says that you need to be 13 and up.
That's true.
Yeah,
Hi, Dude Fox.
Like Logan, he's 12, but he has common sense.
True. So Dude Fox, we're recording and about to stop it. Is there anything you want to say?
I'm going to kill my chair.
You're gonna what?
Kill my chair.
Why?
Why?
There's one piece on the bottom I'm trying to put on.
We need to.
Are you gonna flip it?
We need to kill the Microsoft Bobcat.
It's Julia. It's Julia 2.0.
1. Kill cat. 2. Eat cat. 3. Destroy.
Wait,
Pain.
what, Dude Fox?
There's one piece goes on the bottom to keep the base on.
I can't hear.
Go ahead, Dude Fox. You said you're gonna break your.
There's this one piece on the bottom, and it pretty much has to go on and slide to lock. And it's designed so that it's really hard to get on.
Oh wow. So it's designed just for it to be hard to get on.
Oh, Dude Fox, I didn't know you know how to use Linux like an expert.
Ender, you'll get accepted, because you're in this challenge. Anyone that is in this challenge can get accepted.
I think I'll be accepted because they have.
No, DB20 isn't a host anymore. He's not the host anymore. He can't do it. So he's not hosting it. You don't have to do it over green, but you can if you want. You can be a spectator though.
Yeah. I do have spectating rules for y'all. If you guys don't want to be in the challenge, now who here cares about their data?
Okay. Tony, you're gonna get accepted, okay? You're gonna get accepted no matter what.
Okay, so I'd like to do the challenge, but I don't want to get a nude.
You're actually 12? Well, you'll get accepted anyways. Because you have common sense in your head.
Yeah,
spectator is you can see the challenge, but like you're not actually doing it, but you're still in the server and you could still VC and all that and talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't do the challenge because I don't want to get Windows again because it's really tedious to install because you need to install drivers. I don't want to get a new. Because it's unstable, I don't want to get RTM either. And I don't either.
I want Julia to get RTM.
No.
But if I get and also if I get Fedora, I won't install it because obviously it's my main OS right now, and I don't need to.
Okay.
Well, you have an idea? Is there a way where you could give Titcha a Linux? Like where he just gets a random Linux.
Linux drivers for my graphics card don't really exist yet.
Well, wait, does he have UEFI or Legacy?
I think it's Legacy.
My graphics card isn't supported by NVIDIA on Linux. Linux drivers for my graphics card.
But who recommends Tisha? You're gonna have to send me a link to a Fedora ISO because somehow I can only get is an exe from them.
Yeah, you get the .exe, then from there you can download the ISO.
Oh.
That's how it works.
Oh.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna stop this video because it's getting really long. Is there anything you want to say? Like how like Dude Fox, has 8.1 been good?
I want to say something.
Yeah, it's been fine.
That's good. What do you want to say real quick, Daniel? Because you're not on the challenge.
I want to say, if I get Linux, I'll legit be all fine because I've actually used Linux as a main before I switched to Windows, and
nice.
it didn't work so bad. And also, I will make sure Microsoft Bob works.
Where's
That's all
Ubuntu?
that matters.
Ubuntu.
I heard of all those. I heard of all those.
Well, I don't know, but I think I'm about to plan to switch to Linux.
Nice. I might, if I get Linux, I'll try to learn it. But even if I don't get Linux, later on I'm gonna install Linux on a computer and learn it. It just, once you learn it, it's fine. I think it's just you gotta learn it, and then once you learn it and you're familiar with it, it'll be great. Like. Yeah. Anyways. What? One more thing, because I want to stop this.
If I ever create a challenge, I should do the macOS ISO challenge. It is possible. It is possible to do Hackintosh.
Yeah, but it's first of all, Apple does not like that.
Compatible hardware.
Apple does not like that.
The reason why I will not Hackintosh is I heard a situation where it was actually infected with like a keylogger or something.
I've tried Hackintoshing before.
Someone told me that there was like a hack in one of the Hackintoshes where it actually keylogged and got like personal info.
Oh, that's scary.
I know. Someone told me about it.
Also, it's kind of illegal because Apple does not. If you don't have a Mac, then you don't own OS X, which is kind of that.
That is true.
OS X's free.
You don't technically own it.
OS X's free.
No, but if you have a Mac, though, if you don't have a Mac, it's not free because that means you don't own it.
But yeah, but that's what. But hold on, Mac is Unix.
Yeah, so it's technically Linux.
You know what this reminds me of? People that like pirate stuff. Like it's illegal, but like most people get away with it. Just like Hackintosh, most people probably would get away with Hackintoshing.
1,000 other people.
Yeah.
It's not like one person's doing it. A lot of people are probably doing it, so it's less likely to get caught, but it's still illegal.
Guys, I need
like pirating.
I need to tell you something. This is for the viewers. If you are gonna do Hackintosh, which I don't recommend. You do not sell it on eBay for money. That will get you in huge trouble.
Exactly. It will, because it's illegal to Hackintosh.
As long as you don't use it for commercial use.
Exactly.
Okay, last thing.
Yeah, but Tony.
One more
if
thing.
If you're planning on a Hackintosh, some hardwares like mine might not work right.
All right.
Intel ones are the only ones that are supported. If you have an AMD processor, you can't do it unless you get a custom kernel.
Let Titcha say something.
One last thing about the Hackintoshing. So I don't recommend doing it, not because it's illegal, but because it's really risky. You can damage your hard drive by using it. I tried it and damaged their hard drive. And it's because you need to do some tricky things with the motherboard. I'm not sure, but it's not easy to install. I don't recommend it. If you want to use Unix on your computer, use Linux. That's the closest.
This is actually pretty cheap for a computer with an i5.
It isn't necessarily.
Oh God!
But it's illegal. What they're doing is illegal.
Make sure your hard drive is set to HCI and make sure you can format it HFS.
I would say i7 is definitely better because it's obviously higher up. But I'm going to stop the video before it gets super long because I want to record later today or tomorrow.
The i5 second generation
is
equal to...
Okay, well, I'm going to stop this. So thanks for watching. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Bye.